more times than I think I've been hired.
Yeah. That's actually probably true. It's probably true. Well, so here's my question. So I know that of course people don't have to take it as seriously that they're saving lives, although they might be. I mean, it depends. Maybe someone's really hungry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're about to die. But but part of these, I feel like there's a pattern here that maybe you need to look at it, and that was that you were hungover and stuff when you would go to work, and your manager said that he felt like you weren't putting in the effort, and you think that people take their jobs too seriously. So this sort of like there's a pattern of thought here that is all connected together. That you don't have to treat your job like it's the most important thing in the world, but you do have to take it seriously enough to not get fired. Like,
yeah,
so
I mean, I wasn't. I mean, I'm a better. I will say I'm a better employee now. I think, but yeah, I just think I just overall just kind of sucked at the time. So I don't like. There's no reason for getting fired, but like, I just like. Yeah, it was just like dumb. I don't know. It's just like a dumb kid.
I have your back on that because if a Dunn Brothers manager told me to quote step it up. Yeah, it would.
I'm like,
sparks would fly.
What do you guys got against Dunn Brothers?
Well, it was certainly was not enough feedback. Like he wasn't giving you specific feedback. Like step it up is not helpful. He needs to give you specific examples of what the issue was. I've managed for a really long time in different jobs, and you have to give people specific examples. He was not being helpful in that capacity, and it was either because the place was going to close down and he didn't care, or it was because he didn't think that you had the capacity to do it anyway, so he wasn't going to bother. So either way, it doesn't really matter.
I don't know.
Full disclosure,
I've met specific exampes.
Yeah, right.
And I couldn't. So yeah.
And I bet I've full disclosure, I've met Tommy, and he could make coffee. I bet.
Most people can.
Oh,
yeah.
I one time worked at Spy House for a little bit, and my manager. She grounded the beans, and then she whispers to me. She's like, "It's important to like not disturb the beans, so give it like a light shake." And I'm like, "I'm gonna kill myself right now." Actually, I can't believe you just told me to not disturb the beans. This sucks.
It doesn't. People take their coffee very seriously. It's all about sales and how they need to sell it to people. So there are places. Yeah. There are a couple different coffee shops I visit. I'm not going to name them in case I'm not trying to get any in trouble. But there's a coffee shop that I go to that's a little more hoity-toity that I go get my stuff from, and they're very serious about the way. They're very nice kids, but they're very serious about the way they hang your stuff, and they'll have very specific looks. And they're real serious about the way it is. But the thing is, their clientele is like that as well. So in order to cater to that clientele, they have to do that. There's another coffee shop that I go to that is my favorite because it's like the grumpiest of coffee shops, and everybody's awesome. And maybe your coffee's okay, maybe it's not. They do their best, but like really, it's about the environment and about like your enjoyment of the thing. Like that maybe is more along your lines, which is totally fine. I'm like that too. I have no interest in fancy restaurant work at all. Like I want to work in a gritty bar where someone just threw up next to me and I had to drag him out because the security is too drunk to pay attention. That's what I like. Like I like something casual and fun, and that's my everyone's got a different vibe, you know?
That's beyond casual.
Yeah, but regardless, even people who work at the Spy House, they're making minimum wage. You know, they're all DJs, and it's just like you guys don't disturb the beans, okay? It's you know what I mean? Like
I do.
It's just terrible. I don't know. It's a fake job or whatever.
Did you have another question for him?
Well, I do. Because I think our guest here is really well suited to answer this. There's one this is what you wrote to me, Tommy. There's one regular who would always call me the boy whenever he needed something because he thought thought we were cool. He thought that you and him were cool. You wrote, "I'm a 23-year-old man, and I did not expect I would be referred to as the boy at this point." Tiff, how do you handle that?
Yeah,
I've never been called the boy. I don't.
What?
That's not ever happened to me.
Do I need to transpose the situation?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the motivation is behind that person. It's a different scenario when you have like a male manager calling you a girl. Like, I'm 47 years old.
Yeah.
If you call me a girl, I will slap you.
This is a customer. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, if a customer calls you that?
And it's
Oh.
yeah, it's similar. You know, you call a boy, a girl.
Oh, if a customer. Well, I would usually I will. It's gay. The producer's leaving. But I mean, I've had to deal with scenarios like that before, and I'll usually just boy them back. You know,
Yeah.
with like,